I'm back. 30 days later, I've come to my final thoughts. We were back and forth on whether or not we should remove this wall. We decided to go ahead and remove the wall. So this door has thrown a kink into some things. We're in progress right now. We've had a closet built in. So we've added a closet to officially make this a bedroom, but there's a crack in the tile right here, and I really don't like that. So that's why I decided to just go ahead and bust this tile out of here and start over with LVP flooring. I'm back with the finished product 180 days later. What I'm not so proud of on this one is the timeline and budget, but what I am proud of is how this one turned out. Come on. Not too good. I just made a final decision last week to go ahead and put a roof on this home. Originally, I thought the roof was in decent shape on this home. Later to find out, it had some wear on it. This was one of those harder flips, I would say. I could go either way. I could leave it as it is, or I could go through it and remodel the whole thing. Well, after some amount of thought, I came to a final decision to go ahead and remodel this entire home. But to start with, right out here, if you remember this, we completely got rid of that off the carport. It was makeshift, it was weird. I removed it. Painted the shutters, painted the doors, freshened up the yard. If I could describe this home in a couple words, I would say the quaint home on the hill. That's how I would describe this home. It sits back on a hill. This is a pretty area here. Right back here, there was a funky mural on the concrete. I ended up just completely painting all of this. I wasn't too fond of that mural. So this post here was a skinny little 4x4. I decided to come on, wrap this bad boy, and add a little curb appeal to the front of the home. But I like the way this turned out. Entering in, wall gone, all new kitchen. We got rid of this, I don't know what I might call it, circular entryway. In the church, or Spanish room as I would call it, all new paint, new step here, fresh paint on the back wall. Now this here, this was a lot to think about. So originally when I came in this home, I was thinking I was gonna sell this home as is. But as I began to think more and more and more, I just did not like how this was set up. There was a door over here. This is a smaller living area. Now you have the living area in what I would call the church in here. So this could be a living area, but you had a smaller space right here. Then you had a wall right here. It was just odd. I could not easily wrap my thoughts around how I may want to go about it. I ended up coming to my final thoughts with just completely remodeling this kitchen. As I mentioned, I want to touch on how we deleted this door that was in the kitchen and we have rerouted it. So now when you pull up here, you go right around here, you enter right through the living area and then you're back in the kitchen. Considering how this door was deleted, it may make it a little bit more of an inconvenience for an individual that drives up here, but what it has done now is it has opened the kitchen up. It has given them more cabinet space and made it an open concept from the kitchen living area. I personally like that better. This house was not too bad. It had a nice porcelain tile in it. And I don't know if I would say if I did the right thing or not by remodeling this house. I'll say after I sell it, I'll come to my final thoughts on if I may have made the right decision. But in this bathroom here, I ended up demoing this old vanity out. We came in, we converted this to a double vanity. That'll be nicer for both the guest bedrooms. New carpet in the bedrooms as usual, LVP in all the high traffic areas, new paint throughout the guest bedrooms as usual. Master, new paint, new carpet. And then in this bathroom, we removed that older dated vanity and came in with a new larger vanity here in this master bathroom. New toilet, we came over the shower with a new coat of epoxy and made it look new. We ended up going as usual. I like to highlight kitchen, living, master bedroom areas. We highlighted these areas by adding some fresh new LED candleless lights. New LED lighting in the kitchen, new LED lighting, a lot of LED lighting in what I call the church here, the great room, the living room. This home had a great big shop on it. This is a selling point. So when I first entered in, I knew it was nice. I was like, wow, this lot has a shop with it. But what I quickly saw is the insulation was broken and beaten. So I had my guy come in, we taped up all the insulation, we got rid of that, and we made it look a little bit nicer on the inside. This is gonna make somebody a nice shop. Cars could be parked in here. Any type of storage could be used in here. Final thoughts on this one. I'm not so proud of the budget and timeline on this one, but I'm proud of how this one turned out. This was one that was a little more difficult, I'd say. I was back and forth, back and forth. Sometimes that happens. I didn't decide as quickly as how I'd like to go about this one, but I decided to completely remodel it. I don't know if that's the right or wrong decision. We'll see. We'll see how things go with the sale. Purchase price and materials on this one, $140,000. Conservative sale price, $180, $190. You can do the math on the profit. I'm looking forward to getting this one on the market. If you haven't already, like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Thank you guys for watching.